Azerbaijan has taken a major leap to create a powerful learning environment. The opening of the Azerbaijan Teacher Development Center in the capital Baku marked an innovative, novel approach to train teachers in modern methods of education. Founded by the European Azerbaijan Society, or TEAS, the center provides ongoing professional development for teachers with the newest research on how children learn, supporting education across the region.
It is the first of its kind in this country. The aim of the center is to develop skills of our teachers in the future, to integrate them with the Western and international methodology of education, and bring the best of education to Azerbaijan and to Azerbaijani teachers.
The center will train about 3,000 educators a year and has implemented, together with the European Council of International Schools, the International Teachers Certificate Program in Azerbaijan. Tied to the opening, the Azerbaijan Teacher Development Center, in cooperation with TEAS, held an international conference on changes and innovation supporting education in the region. Headlined Empowering Learning, the event was attended by over 600 teachers, principals, and education leaders from around the world, including 2 rock stars in the field, Bill Martin from the United States and Deborah Masters from New Zealand.
The amazing thing here in Azerbaijan is they have very quickly, as a nation, come to the understanding the teacher is the most important part of the system. That if they grow teachers to be expert teachers at what they do, then they get what they want. I know nations like my own who don't understand that yet.
Deborah Masters also stressed the importance of well-trained teachers in the development of nations. Spot the excellence, she argues, and scale it up.
The trainers are outstanding. Their knowledge of education pedagogy and education change and education practices is fantastic. They're deeply immersed in it, and they are very well positioned to be going into to be supporting schools here in Azerbaijan.
However, the key to success, according to Masters, is a willingness to change.
If you don't like change, don't be a teacher, because it's all about learning and change. That's what it's about. And if we can't exhibit to kids that we are learners and we're wanting to ask questions about our own practice here in Azerbaijan, it's absolutely critical. You know, we're actually modelling what we're saying is important.
Azerbaijan is familiar with change. A former Soviet republic, the country celebrated 25 years of independence in 2016. Yet some old habits of the Soviet education system have prevailed.
The teaching workforce grew up in a Soviet era, and so in many senses teachers teach the way they were taught. And so bringing about change in education is a very complex process. It's about how teachers think, what they do, how they do, and getting people to change is at times a challenging process.
Case in point, Parvana Gulieva, who teaches English at the European Azerbaijan School in Baku. She experienced the educational changes in her country firsthand.
In my childhood, my teachers were teaching me in traditional ways, and teacher and student. Our classroom was a very teacher-centered class, but nowadays it is really different, and our students are really very lucky. Why? Because right now our classrooms are student-centered. They are important. They are in the center, not teachers. Teachers are invisible guide in the classroom.
Chanara Noor is one of the 10 teacher trainers at the Azerbaijan Teacher Development Center. She says it's all about being open-minded and conveying new approaches to motivate kids to the teachers.
We are still struggling with some issues because some teachers are still like teaching in the ways they did in Soviet time. As they say, I'm an experienced teacher of 40 years, what are you going to teach me? But that's the issue. You're a teacher of 40 years and you're still teaching the way you did in the first year of your teaching. But the world has changed. Are you going to be operated in a room that you've been operated in 40 years? Of course not. You will say, where are your new equipments for me? So the same with classrooms. We have to be up to date. We have to do our best for kids to improve ourselves, because teaching is lifelong learning.
The center has taken the teaching community by storm, Now teachers of all ages and varying experiences are learning how to successfully engage children in learning.
The importance of teachers could not be overstated. For the development of any nation, the quality of schools and quality of teachers are the most important things. The better the teacher, the better the students, the better the future of the country.